Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Just body that freestyle. Gang51e in the building. What's up, my brother?
Man, you hear me? What's up with it, man? Just chilling.
I'm sure you answer it all the time, but I know people be fucking up your name a lot.
Yeah.
I've already heard you answer it a couple times in other interviews, so I'm not going to ask you to explain it again because I know it's your block or whatever. Where you from?
Yeah.
And what city you from?
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. So, like, I've heard you explain it before, I'm sure. But I'm sure, like, since you've been out in New York, because this is, like, your first time out here with the label, I'm sure there's been a couple people who've, like, fucked up the name already.
Nah, it's crazy. They been saying my shit right.
They been saying it right?
Yeah, they been saying it right, yeah.
That must be good.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure at first, everywhere you went, there was,
man,
like,
everywhere I went,
Gang51e,
Gang51e, shit. People say Gang Si.
Gang Si.
Yeah, they feel like the 5 is an S, man. I done heard it all, for real.
Gang Si was like the craziest one you've heard?
Yeah, that's probably the craziest one. Or, somebody said Gang June 51. Some shit like that, Gang June 51.
Wait, so they put that shit out of order?
Yeah, that shit, that was the craziest one.
Oh my God. Well, I'm excited to have you here, bro.
I'm excited to
Congrats
be here.
on everything so far. Atlantic Records, the project, all that shit like that.
Definitely, I appreciate it.
It was funny because when Shauna called me and we're talking about you, she's like, "Oh, I want you to check out this artist. He like sings, he raps, and she sent me a song. I'm like, oh, he's like a ghetto gospel artist.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you feel like that's a proper way to describe the sound, or is this the first thing I thought of when I heard you though?
Hey man, everybody be saying ghetto gospel shit. I call it thug gospel. You know?
Oh, that sounds
thug
much better,
gospel.
actually.
Yeah, I got that tatted on my neck. Thug gospel. I just feel like, you know what I mean? Like I'm rapping from the point of view, you know what I mean, of like a thug, like seeing all the things going on around him. You know what I mean? All the way to me having money now. You know what I mean? And trying to give, you know, the people that's from where I came from, you know, some understanding and some information, you know. So yeah, I call it thug gospel.
It's interesting because like you and your man right here, we was talking a little bit before about like the music scene out in like the Midwest and like South by Southwest and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because like that's a good point. It's like I don't really think I know too many artists besides obviously yourself now from like Tulsa.
Yeah.
If there are more bigger ones that I didn't realize, I'm sorry, but I can't on top of my dome.
Shit, really from Tulsa, like, you know, Charlie Wilson.
Oh
you
yeah,
know, Uncle Charlie,
okay.
he from there. You know what I mean? That's somebody that was you know, that actually made it, you know what I mean? Then from just really the Oklahoma way, you know, we got shit, Garth Brooks, Carrie Underwood, and shit.
Carrie Underwood.
Yeah, Color Me Bad, you know what I mean? We got like people like that, but like as far as, you know, just the rapping scene, like the new wave, like I'm like one of the first ones that made it this far.
Must feel good to be one of the first ones to make
man,
this far too.
Yeah, it feel real good. That shit come with a lot though, you know what I mean?
Like what?
Like shit, basically like, you know, you gotta be the one that stand for some shit, you know what I mean? Like that's gonna show everybody like, nah, this how we get down, like, you know what I mean? Like it's different from coming up under like with people to pattern after, you know what I mean? Like me and the homie was just talking about like, you know, being from where we from, we don't see nigga rappers just pulling up on the store and Rolls Royces, you know, or pulling up in the hood and, you know what I mean, and lambs and shit. You know, we don't see that. We ain't never seen that, you know what I mean? So it's like, are we trying to, you know, me and the homie, we trying to be that, you know what I mean? So it's like, we just the first ones. We got to make the pattern. We got to come up with the blueprint. You know, we think all the time, like, damn, how can we put Oklahoma up here, you feel what I'm saying? So it come with a lot of pressure, you know what I mean? But it ain't no pressure, niggas cool, but it come with a lot for sure.
I can imagine, because it's like being like, well, obviously aside from like Charlie Wilson and who's the country singer?
Garth Brooks and got Carrie Underwood.
Carrie Underwood, thank you. So like aside from them, obviously being like the first like rapper to like really kind of reach this level or begin to reach this like superstar status too, it's like, I'm sure that like now, obviously we spoke about the pressure, but like you start to feel like the eyes of like probably like the younger artists start to like look to you to like maybe not directly help them come up, but they're probably like, yo, bro, like, you know, you the first.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. Like,
help me out a little bit, even if you're not in that position to help them out just yet.
Yeah, they be that's another thing that come with it. You know what I mean? Like everybody feel like, you know, that you can help them and shit like that, and it's like, bro, like shit, if I'm building a house with bricks, I can't give all my bricks away, you know what I mean? And we all just gonna have little ass half-built sheds, you know what I mean? Opposed to me building the house all the way and then, you know, getting some extra bricks and like, hey, teaching you how to build a house all the way, you know what I mean? shit. So that's how I be. You know, that's
how do you deal with that then? Like, do you? I mean, well, one, like now they can see a clip like this and they can like understand your perspective. But like, if someone like if you're back in Tulsa and like little homie from down the block who's a rapper, he's like, yo, like I know you on, I'm rapping, like help me out. Like, how do you try to convey that message to them? Because I'm sure it doesn't always. That type of message wouldn't fully reach them.
Yeah, it don't. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's some regular real niggas. Like, it's some solid individuals that that make music. You know what I mean? And they approach me, the correct way. Like, bro, you got any advice? You know what I mean? Like, any advice, bro? Can you think you can tell me like what you would do in this situation, or how did you do this? You know what I mean? And I will always, lend that advice. You know what I mean? Anything I know, I'm gonna lend it to the people. You know what I mean? But it's like, when a lot of people hate, you know what I mean, or get mad and get mad at me before I can help, you know what I mean? So shit, I just tune that out and just be like, fuck you, you know what I mean?
He said fuck you.
Yeah, that's just how I approach it. Yeah.
Cause sometimes it's like if you can't get through to somebody, it's just like
yeah, it ain't it's no point of talking to them, you know what I mean? Especially when somebody, change and like, you know what I mean? Like change from, hey bro, can I get some help, to fuck him, such and such, you know what I mean? It's like you don't even want to help him no more, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, I'm sure you've probably gotten that a lot. I get that a lot sometimes too. Like I'll be like, nah, I don't feel like it's like the right time for you to come on the show, like a young artist, and then they'll be like, why you don't like me, bro? But I'm like, bro, you haven't put out a song in 6 months.
Yeah,
like, bro.
And then people don't understand, like, bro, like just like you, like it's like you building your brand, you know what I mean, and you building your own house. Like I said, building your house, bro, and it's like you can't, if you put your house on the line for somebody else that's probably not even as serious as you is, bro, it's like they can fuck up your building. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah,
put a little hole in it.
Yeah, bro.
Maybe fuck up a brick, crack a brick.
Yeah, crack a brick. Yeah, bro. Fucking ceiling start peeling and shit. Yeah, so yeah.
So how'd this whole partnership with Atlantic happen? How did they find you?
Man,
how'd you find them?
I'm gonna be real, like shit, before I even started like taking the music serious, you know what I mean? And niggas just was like thinking like, man, if I did sign, I either wanna go with Atlantic, you know what I mean? Or if it was any artist I used to be like, I'll fuck with Gates, you know what I mean? And it's just crazy to me because everybody talk about the manifestations shit, you know what I mean? And it's crazy because like I used to say this all the time, and it's like the shit is actually happening, you know what I mean? So I ended up, putting out music. I started getting fake emails from fake ass Atlantic people, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, the fake Gmail accounts,
little scams and shit. And then, bro, I just started popping, like, popping, you know what I mean? And then my A&R, Orlando, you know what I mean?
Shout out Orlando,
yeah. Yeah, he came across my music, and then that's when they started calling, and Atlantic was like real persistent, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Opposed to, all the labels was persistent, but I really fucked with Atlantic. Like I said, I wanted to go to Atlantic, so it was really
right. You already had that kind of like set in your mind. Kevin Gates.
Yeah. I was just kind of in my head like damn, okay, it sounds good, but yeah, I gotta change my mind. But I was like, nah, Atlantic. I fuck with Atlantic.
Now, okay, obviously you've worked with Kevin Gates already.
Yeah.
But like, I guess like, did they use Kevin Gates to like when they were trying to like woo you? Like, were you like, did you tell them you were a Kevin Gates fan? They put you on face like. I'm just curious.
It wasn't even.
Sean, don't look at me whatever way you looking at me right now. But I'm just curious.
It wasn't even like that. It wasn't even like I came in it on some shit like I want to fuck with Gates. Like it wasn't no shit like that. It was just like I always said it in my mind. Like
but you never verbally said it.
I was. Okay. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I used to be like, bro, on God, like I got this song called Bottle Dreams, and I was like, man, I need to get Gates on this bitch. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy how it played out. But when I was talking to the label, they ain't say nothing about nobody. You know what I mean? Everything just made sense. Like it was just everything they was presenting to me. You know what I mean? And showing to me. You know what I mean? It just made sense. And then when the people got on the phone and the lawyers and stuff like that, everything just ended up just making sense to me. You know what I mean?
And then you get to work with Gates eventually.
Yeah, then, and it's crazy because I never told the label that.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Like even after you signed?
Yeah, I never told them that. Like I never said nothing about like working with Gates or even getting them on a song because at that point I was like, shit, I'm trying to get you know what I mean? I'm trying to throw my next project out. And then they just hit me and just was like, hey, just want to bring you on the tour. And I'm just like, bro, that's crazy, bro. I believe in that manifestation shit for sure.
So you got to tour with Gates a little bit.
Yeah, I got to tour with him the whole Kaza tour. Yeah.
How was that?
It was an experience for sure. yeah. It was brand new. Like I say, like, bro, I'm straight off of 51st, bro. Like 2 years ago, bro, I was sleeping on an air mattress, nigga, at my papa house. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I was working a regular job. You feel me? And it's just like, bro, just all the shit I'm seeing now, like, bro, cameras. This shit make me nervous. You know what I mean? Like, cameras make me nervous. Shit. A lot of people make me nervous. A lot of shit, bro. I'm like, shit, I just started off just making music, you know what I mean, just for therapy, you know what I mean, for other people to hear, you know what I mean? Right. So it's like, when I do this extra shit, you feel me? Like, a nigga just be nervous, you know what I mean? And a nigga just new to it, you feel what I'm saying? So when I did that tour, bro, I'm like, fuck. When I first started, I'm like, I don't know how the fuck I'm about to get on this stage for 30 minutes every fucking night in front of all these people. But I ended up getting through it, you know what I mean? And it ended up being, you know, some of the best memories, you know what I mean, I've made so far. So, yeah, it was cool.
Do you have a favorite memory from the tour?
Man, we had so many damn memories, boy. We was on that damn Sprinter, boy, tripping, talking about each other and all type of shit, man. I don't got no specific memory, but it was fun though, for sure.
So you come back and now you're situated to work on new music. Obviously, you got the project out.
Yeah.
No,
you go.
Because I want to talk about like the projects that you got, because even they kind of reflect like that thug gospel shit, right?
Yeah.
So like the recent one, This Too Shall Pass.
Yeah.
First thing I want to ask you about that is like, do you live by that? Like, do you live by that saying, like, this too shall pass?
Bro, yes.
Okay.
Yes, bro. Like I look at everything like that. Shit. If a motherfucker change on me, I'm like, all right. I'm not gonna say this too shall pass, but I'm gonna just be on some shit like, yeah, but that'll blow over. You know what I mean?
Eventually,
like, time heals. You know what I mean? Just everything. You know, I make a mistake, shit, it'll blow over. You know what I mean? Everything. Just the way I'm feeling right now, it's gonna blow over. You know what I mean? That's just how everything goes. So I do live by that.
And so we had Gates and Cap on the project, right?
Yeah, yep.
Gates and Nocap were on the project.
Yep.
Obviously, we know how you got together with Gates, but how did the Nocap record come about? Because I know that's also an Atlantic person as well.
Orlando, you know what I mean? That's my A&R. He was you know, he threw some of my music to Nocap, and he was like, bro, hard, like
nice.
Yeah, send me something open. You know what I mean? Send me something with an open verse, and I'ma hop on that bitch, and then shit. I just sent something, you know what I mean? Like, I had a bunch of songs picked out, but I was like, I feel like he'll go smooth on this one, you know what I mean? So I just sent it to him.
That easy? Did y'all ever get to meet or no?
Yeah, we shot the video and shit, bro. Cool, we locked in and some more shit, bro. Bro, real cool, he real humble, real down to earth, you know what I mean? Like, I fuck with like artists that's like that, you know what I mean? Don't feel like they perfect and shit, you feel?
I feel like y'all energies and y'all sounds go well together too. Like, they're not similar, but like, I mean, they are similar, but like in different ways, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know how to perfectly explain that, but like, I don't know. I felt like when I saw the two of y'all on the record, when I was listening to it, I was like, yeah, like these two together just like really make sense for me to just, you know.
Yeah, like real natural, yeah. My lady's mama, she said that too, cause she don't listen to rap music, you feel me? But when I drop something, she'll go listen to it, and she was like, you and his voice go together real well, you know what I mean? So
it's a great impersonation.
Yeah. She's like, you and his voice go together real well, and I'm like, yeah. So I get that a lot.
You was talking about how like the music, you know, when you started it like 2 years ago, it was really for your therapy, right? I know you've spoken about how like, you know, not going to like therapy.
Yeah.
So for you, the music has really just kind of been like.
Bro, it helps me, bro. Like, people think that shit people think that I just be saying that shit, bro. Like, it really.
I feel like some artists do just say it.
Some artists.
I'm not saying you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know, like you could tell when it's like a genuine like, yeah, this music is actually my therapy versus like, all right, bro, you just saying.
Yeah, people be rapping about some bullshit, talking about it's their therapy.
And then you rap about some bullshit. I'm like, how's that therapy? You you're not rapping about anything that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But bro, like it really be my therapy. Like, and when I say that, bro, it's like the world can be on my shoulders. And I go, bro, I can be thinking about some shit super tough, and then I go record and make a banger, bro, and I would not give a fuck about the situation no more. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'd be cool with it, drop the song, like, yeah, y'all gonna hear this shit. You feel me? So, yeah, it really helped me.
Really helping you through the time.
Yeah, for sure.
So what's next for you this year? What you got going on?
Man, I'm working on my next project, and I ain't gonna lie to you, shit. I'm really about to flood like with visuals. You know what I mean? My big thing this year is really just getting all type of music out. You feel what I'm saying? Just that's it. Just getting all type of music out.
Right.
I ain't gonna say the project name. I'm gonna wait till, you know what I mean, we get closer.
Well, you got another project this year coming out.
I ain't gonna say this year, I ain't gonna say next year, but I'ma just they gonna have to tune in on the socials, you know what I mean? But yeah, bro, just I'm really just worried about dropping right now, you know what I mean? Right. Might be some more features, you know what I mean? Just everybody just gotta stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Well, we gotta get you to the sound check you got going on. So I appreciate you being here. The freestyle and the performance are both out now, so make sure you go check that out. Before we sign off for the day, let the people know they can follow you out. Anything else you wanna let them know? This camera right here.
Oh yeah, hey, follow me on the socials at Gang51e. That's Gang51e, June on everything. Just follow me on that for sure. And I appreciate y'all for having me for sure.
There you go. Gang51e on the radar. Go follow him. Go show him some love. Go run up those performances and freestyles out now. Love and support is free, but y'all already knew that. Till next time, it's On the Radar Radio, my guy.
Really. Love. Boom. Appreciate you.